All right. I'd like to jump straight into the webinar. Welcome to our CAD-PLAN webinar, and thank you very much for registering and for being here today. My name is Philipp Schwab, and I work as a technical marketing manager directly here at CAD-PLAN in Frankfurt am Main, Germany. And as usual, I will be guiding you through the webinar. So what is the topic today? Sheet metal parts in record time. With our two new software releases, ATHENA 2025 and APOLLON 2025. And I will show you a practical example in just a moment during this webinar session. So there are also some news. ATHENA 2025 and APOLLON 2025 are now available together as a strong combination in the CAD-PLAN CAD collection. Meaning, when you use both software products together, ATHENA and APOLLON are much cheaper to rent than if you license them separately. So please feel free to contact your sales manager. You can find the contact information on our website. So I will now switch the screen and show you a practical example, sheet metal parts in record time, and I will switch right away in this drawing. In this drawing, I have designed a conservatory or winter garden using ATHENA. So using the vertical section as an example, I'd like to show you the new features in ATHENA 2025. So step by step, I will demonstrate how your work in design becomes even clearer and more efficient. So you will get a clear impression of how ATHENA 2025 supports you in your daily planning and simplifies your project. I want to show you how easy a joint plate can be configured using ATHENA, and for this I'm using the auxiliary lines, and there's a major improvement in the 2025 version. They are now visible directly at the crosshair. So that makes the work much more intuitive because I can place the lines exactly where I need them without any detours. Here's another advantage: I can place multiple construction or auxiliary lines without having a restart at the command every time. That means I can simplify and significantly speed up my workflow with just a few simple ATHENA commands. So with ATHENA, the joint plate is created in seconds, fast, precise, and Another important step in every drawing is labeling the parts. With ATHENA, you can now do this even more efficiently in the new version because you can label parts now multiple times. This means you no longer need to select and label each element individually, but you can assign the correct part information to the entire groups or parts in a single step. Another advantage of this label multiple function is that the risk of leaving individual parts unlabeled is significantly reduced. Especially for large scale projects, you not only save valuable time, but also ensure your documentation is complete and error-free. All relevant details are immediately available in your drawing, providing clarity for planning and fabrication. You probably know this, especially in large drawings with many sections, views, and layouts. A lot of time is often lost because you first have to search for the layout that belongs to a section or detail. This constant back and forth clicking doesn't just waste time, but also disrupts your workflow. With Athena 2025, you now have particularly a practical feature for this. You can now create blocks with a defined attribute and assign a hyperlink to them. Yeah, that means you mark an element directly in your drawing, add the desired link then to the block. And from then on, a simple click is enough. You can see here, so we copy in the name of the layout and use the Athena function hyperlink to layout. Okay, so we copy the layout name and insert it here. So now we have our block, and now we can use the our Athena command, and you see you can, with one click, you can jump into the layout. Yeah, especially in drawings with many details, this is a huge advantage. So another highlight in Athena 2025 is the Flixo export. As a reminder, Flixo is a powerful calculation tool that allows you to analyze the thermal properties of components and joints in detail. The challenge, however, often lies in preparing the right sections for Flixo. In practice, seals, profiles and complex structural joints often consists of many segments and arcs. Many parts overlap with previously made direct transfer to Flixo impossible without manual editing. This preparation alone took a lot of time, and with Athena 2025 this changes fundamentally. Using the new Flixo export, these problematic points are automatically corrected, and Athena generates a DXF file that can be imported directly into the Flixo software without any extra steps. So the result, you no longer need a perform manual processing, and you can prepare your sections for thermal analysis much faster. This saves you a significant amount of working time. So now we come to Athena, the interface between Athena and APOLLON. So, okay, so I change here to our, the winter garden drawing. So, and to demonstrate this, I have created a schematic 3D model of this winter garden or conservatory. Along this model, I will show you how quickly and easily parts can be designed with both systems. Yeah, first we use Athena's bar assembly function to divide the assembly, and with just a few steps, it's inserted along the full length, fast, precise, and implemented directly in the Athena environment. So here with just few clicks, so you can insert the sheet metal bars directly here. Click by or step by step. So we also automatically cut the sheets in Athena and add a mitered cut joint. I will go into more detail about this step later. With that, the entire design it's directly prepared. The sheets are mitered, and on the right hand side we will later add a sheet metal part with a flange. So here we will add later in APOLLON more processings and yeah, a sheet metal part with a flange. So here we already have the joint for the connector that I want to show you. So the interaction between Athena and APOLLON ensures that even complex designs can be processed quickly, precisely, and seamlessly. So without detours or more rework. That's exactly what makes the new interface such a valuable feature for your daily work. So, yeah, we are done here, and now we will export the sheet metal parts and add more processings, a drain hole, a rectangular cutout in the flange, and modify the sheet directly. So using the gutter sheet metal example, I will show you a typical situation from the praxis on the right side, where the gutter meets the wall and will add an edge flange for a clean and stable termination. Yeah, if you have worked only in Athena until now, you will know that this isn't directly possible there, especially for sheet metal parts that connect or join to other components or require special shaping. The classic tools reach their limits. This is where APOLLON demonstrates its powerful functions. So with just a few steps, you create the desired flange flexibly, intuitively, and with full control over all relevant parameters. Yeah, you determine exactly how the band should run, which dimensions are needed, and how the part fits into the complete design. The advantage is clear. Instead of complex workarounds or external processing, you have the right tools directly in APOLLON. This lets you complete even demanding sheet metal work quickly and precisely. This example clearly shows you how Athena and APOLLON complement each other. Athena for quick, clear design, and APOLLON for detailed, flexible sheet metal processing. And this saves time and improves quality and accuracy. So now we have the special folding here, the flange, the joint, and you see how quick APOLLON works. Yeah, so in the sheet metal gutter design, I will now show you how easy operations or processings can be carried out with APOLLON. In just a few steps, you can select the desired spot and add a drain hole or a drilling with a single click. In this example, it's 70 millimeters. The operation is not only intuitive, but also highly precise. Especially with components like gutters, where processings must be exact, you benefit from APOLLON easily handling and time savings. Okay, of course, mounting holes or drillings shouldn't be missing, especially for the sheet metal gutters or similar structures. They are essential for the installation. So with APOLLON, you can perform these tasks very easily and efficiently. In this example, you add 5 millimeter holes directly to the sheet metal part instead of placing each hole individually. You select the position and distribute them across the part in just a few steps. Another advantage, all machining steps can be adjusted at any time, or change. If dimensions, positions, or required change, you simply adapt the holes, no extra effort or rework. Yeah, this example just demonstrate, of course, how fast and intuitive with APOLLON is. Whenever you are editing a gutter or other sheets or other components. Yeah. So in the next step, you edit the part quickly with a rectangular cutout in or notching on the tab toward the conservatory or winter garden assembly. This is just an example to show how intuitive and fast such operations can be done with APOLLON. In practice, a rectangular cutout or notching at this position might not always make sense. So the important thing is to see how flexible and simple sheet metal adjustments can be. Yeah, with APOLLON, you generate the generate here the special processing. So, and with one click with APOLLON, you generate the unfolding of your sheet metal part at a push of a button. Fast, precise, and ready for use. This saves a lot of time. Also, worth mentioning, in ATHENA, sheets are trimmed sharply with APOLLON. So they are cut orthogonally to the edge, ensuring that cuts and unfoldings match 100%. Yeah, I want to mention this because it's a key advantage in APOLLON, provides in sheet metal processing and evaluation. So, of course, step machining exports, of course, also are possible with a push of a button. So, at next, I will show you how to eventually use the connector, the splice connector between ATHENA and APOLLON. For the corner joint of the sheet metal constructions, I first take the connector in ATHENA and using the simple 2D sheet metal functions. Yeah, so now we come to, you already know this workflow. Fast, clear, and perfect for creating the first draft. So now we will process this connector further and refine it. To do this, we export it from ATHENA and transfer the part, the joint connector, the splice connector, directly to APOLLON. And within a few clicks, it's available in APOLLON's 3D environment. So here you can apply additional machining, processings, and adjust holes and cutouts, of course, directly. So using the APOLLON functions, you can position then the connector exactly where it's needed, right at the joint of the two sheets prepared earlier. Instead of aligning or reworking it multiple times, you position it precisely with just a few clicks. This ensures a clean connection and simplifies further processings. Yeah, you can see how easily even complex details can be implemented in APOLLON quickly, precisely, and without extra effort. So in the next step, I will show you how to transfer or import the entire gutter design from APOLLON back into ATHENA. So this replaces your quick draft from ATHENA with the fully detailed APOLLON design. So the big advantage, the entire design now exists in ATHENA and allowing you to meet all documentation requirements, since all relevant information is stored in a single drawing here in ATHENA. So this not only makes your planning clearer but also audit proof. So, okay, so now we switch to another model. So I open the model. With APOLLON 2025, you now have a new feature that makes your work much easier. At the click of a button, so you can export a complex APOLLON model with multiple model fillings into a report list. So not only geometric data, but also a variety of additional details are automatically included. So, okay. So, and this takes a moment. So now APOLLON generate the part lists. So here you can see this. This include this part list or report list. This include position numbers of each element and respective quantities, the class type, and whether it's rectangular fillings or complex model fillings. Additional data like width, height, thickness, and calculated areas are also included. So all these details are clearly summarized in a list that you can immediately use for production, purchasing, or documentation. So that saves a lot of time compared to manual entry and avoids errors that can occur with when transferring data by hand. So everything is automatic, precise, and complete, and this feature are available in our new version APOLLON 2025. So we are now reached the end of this presentation. Okay, so I change my screen. So the summary of the webinar. So what for new features we had in the presentation. So improved auxiliary lines function, label parts with multiple options, create layouts with a hyperlink to jump directly with the click of a button in the layout, the optimized Flixo DXF export, transfer sheet metal bars and cross sections, so the joint connector to APOLLON, work out the sheet metal and the sheet metal and transfer it back directly into ATHENA, and the automatic the last feature, automatic individual part drawings of fillings and also, of course, model fillings. Okay, so now we are at the end of the webinar presentation. So here, on this side, so I have a QR code. So I think you can please scan the QR code. You can follow us on social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, and of course also our website. You can find much more information about our software products and questions. Please write me, give me feedback. Philipp Schwab, you can write me on webinar@CAD-PLAN.com. And yes, thanks for watching the webinar, and I wish you a nice day, a nice or evening. And yes, see you at the next webinar. Thank you and bye-bye.